Good afternoon. It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday here in Athens, and I hope that you're out enjoying it. The weather has been really
Off and on, like up and down.
up and down, but just yesterday was kind of wacky, but and it rained all night long. But we needed the rain.
Because we're in a drought right now.
We are in this drought. Well put. I mean, it had been like 21 days since we had any measurable rain.
Till last night.
Till last night. Yeah. A little bit more today. What are things going to look like, Kyle, over the next 7 days?
So today we got mostly cloudy skies. High of 75 degrees. Tonight clear skies, low 48. Tomorrow mostly sunny, high of 82, low 59. That's our next cold front. Could bring another round of rain as this Omega block is staying in place for the weekend. Friday we got mostly sunny skies, partly cloudy. High of 77, low 51. Saturday, mostly sunny skies. High of 81, low 51. Sunday, mostly sunny. High of 84, low 55. Juneteenth, afternoon storms. High of 80, low 59. Next Tuesday, scatter storms. High of 81, low 58. And next Wednesday, we got showers. High of 80, low 58.
So 80s.
70s and 80s. And
Yeah.
the Juneteenth should not be that hot for the festival. It's supposed to be perfectly
Perfect.
temperatures.
Love it. Sports. What's going on?
we got a
have a
double-
new NBA champion, don't we?
Yeah. And we got doubleheader Copperheads on Friday.
Copperheads?
Doubleheader 5:05 and 7:05.
All right.
And Juneteenth festival, Juneteenth holiday stuff, it's on Saturday.
Which is where?
Baker Center's a walk in the morning, and the festival's on College Green like last year.
College Green. All right.
And also the football game times have already been out. So the first home game it's on September 2nd. Kickoff time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock.
In the afternoon. Yep.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad you mentioned Juneteenth because it is going to be a great celebration. It's in the afternoon up on College Green.
We're usually where the pep rally for homecoming usually takes place too. It's like in that same area.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I'll be reading a proclamation both today and on the celebration. Again, keep in mind that Monday is federal Juneteenth, but the Juneteenth celebration at the university is going to be on Saturday, which is June 17th. So don't miss out. This room, council chambers this morning, for those of you who know what council chambers looks like, it was very different this morning. We had it set up to where in front of the dais here, there was a desk. Oh, there we go. Nice picture. Thank you, Ryan. So we had to shift things around and had the Athens city delegation, which also included the Deputy Service Safety Director for the city. Andrew Chicky was sitting up there with the group, and then I'm sitting on the floor. This was our official sister city signing agreement with the mayor and his delegation of Austro-Ukraine. It was quite the ceremony to go through. It's a little different than I think the International Sister City program, in that the program that we have entered into is through the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, to stimulate relationships, economic development, educational opportunities, as well as sharing arts and culture and things of that nature between the communities that agree. The city of Ostro, by my request to USAID was to enter into the program, but to identify a city in Ukraine that had a major university. That's where they landed on Austro-Ukraine, which has the Ostro Academy, which used to be the National University, which was established, I believe, in the 1700s. So it is older than our university, which was established in 1804. But ours being the first university in the Northwest Territory, and Ostro Academy was the first university in Ukraine, and potentially within a lot of that area surrounding Ukraine in Eastern Europe. So it was a wonderful ceremony. Big thank you to Scott Thompson and Ryan Schwarzkopf, because it was a lot of work that went into putting this thing together, a lot of work when it came to setting up this room and making sure that our comms were working in both directions. It was kind of touch and go on the Ukraine side because of the unwarranted invasion that they have been experiencing, to where they are experiencing often disruptions in their internet systems. And they did have a short interruption, had to pivot to another way to broadcast, to where both the mayor of Ostrow and I were signing at the same time. So Scott and Ryan, thank you so much for making sure that could happen. And now the real work begins as we continue to grow the relationship between our two communities and understand each other. Happenings around the city, fire hydrant testing. We do this every summer. So coming up next, it started today, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then tomorrow, June 15th, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is going to be Kenny Drive, West Union, Elliotsville Road, and Windsong. They're going to be flushing them, so just make note that that's what's going on. Sometimes this does stir up the water that comes through your home, and so you might see a slight discoloration to your water, but the water still remains safe. It's just the hydrant flushing has a tendency to, on occasion, stir things up. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to the fire department at 592-3301 or to Engineering and Public Works at 593-7636. Summer concert series. So tomorrow evening, 6 to 7, and then from 7 to 8, there will be 2 performances going on. This will be at the community center behind the community center. So come out and enjoy. So tomorrow evening is Ready Aim Flowers, and then Chris Michael and the Andrews that are playing again tomorrow, the 15th of June, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So come out and enjoy. It's free. Bring your folding chair or a blanket or whatever you want, and get comfy and listen to some great music. Accessibility grants. We have talked about this before. There's $15,000 available for city businesses who want to upgrade their accessibility. This could be upgrading amenities in the restrooms. It could be upgrading the accessibility into your business. So just know this is out there, and we're still encouraging people to apply. The deadline for applications is right around the corner. It is June 30th. So after June 30th, this program will, at least the funding and the application process and the funding will stop. Davey McNally, who is the Commission on Disabilities chair, has been involved in this project and really advocating for it. So if you want more information, feel free to reach out to the Commission on Disabilities. You can reach out to my office, or you can simply email the Commission on Disabilities at disabilitiescommission@ci.athens.oh.us. This is a good deal in terms of having funding for what sometimes is excuse me, challenging for businesses to put into place. Upcoming meetings. So today at 5:30, and that'll be over at Arts West, is the Athens Municipal Arts Commission meeting. 5:30 to 7, Arts West, as I said. Tomorrow morning, June 15th, there's a special council meeting here in council chambers at 8 a.m. So please be aware of that. We've had that in the newspaper. We've pushed it out on the website. As council is winding through its docket as they are getting closer and closer to their July recess, we're really trying to get things squared away. Planning Commission, they are meeting tomorrow. That will be from noon to 1:30, also here in council chambers. We have a couple items that we need to take up. And the Rec Advisory Board will be meeting again tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. That is at 5:30 to 7 at here, Council Chambers. I almost said at Arts Parks, over at the community center. It's not, it's here, Council Chambers. Again, 5:30 to 7 for the Rec Advisory Board. City Council, they'll be meeting next Monday as well. No, they won't. They will not. They'll be meeting on Tuesday, June 20th, because of the federal holiday on the 19th, which is Juneteenth. So they will be meeting here in Council Chambers Tuesday evening, 7 p.m., and taking up the rest of council business for the month. Trash delay, just make sure that's on your radar as well for next week, that there will be a trash and recycling pickup delay to where everything gets pushed back a day. So if you're Monday, it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, it will be Thursday. Thursday will be Friday, as is Friday's collection will be Friday. So just keep that in mind, that everything slides when we have these holidays. I think Ryan has a proclamation teed up. I am going to read through the proclamation. This is for Juneteenth. I'm probably not going to hit every whereas, but I will share this on air. The Office of the Mayor, proclamation. Whereas our county is made up of people from every nation on earth who are declared equal, not only in freedom, but also in justice, both in which are essential for a healthy, humane civilization. And whereas our nation conceived on July 4th of 1776, with the Declaration of Independence, the classic statement being, we hold these truths to be self-evident, and that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And whereas at 2:00 p.m. on New Year's Day, January 1 of 1863, using his war powers as president, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, provided that all persons held as slaves in any state or designated part of a state shall be then and thenceforward forever free. And whereas, hearing of the proclamation, many enslaved people escaped to Union lines as the Army units moved south. And whereas, on June 19th, 1865, almost 2.5 years later, Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced the end of the Civil War, and such as parades, cookouts, and with communities and events such as parades, cookouts, prayer meetings or gatherings, musical performances, historical culture, readings, and as freed families emigrated from Texas to other parts of the United States, they carried the Juneteenth celebration with them. And whereas, since then, 46 other states in the District of Columbia have also declared it a national holiday. And as we're all well aware, the federal government declared it a federal holiday in the United States. And whereas June 19th has a special meaning to Black Americans and is called Juneteenth, combining the words June and 19th, and has been celebrated by the Black American community for over 150 years. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the great city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim June 19th, 2023 as Juneteenth in the city of Athens, and urge all citizens to become more aware of the significance of the celebration in the Black American history and the heritage of our nation and our city. All right. Kyle, thank you. As usual, it's always a joy to have you here with me after I had been away in Fort Collins, Colorado, attending the International Town Gown Association last week. No travel for me for a little while.
I got to travel in 3 weeks.
I'll be traveling on the 27th. I'll be going to the Caribbean somewhere.
For July 4th.
And you're going on July 4th?
to see my family out west.
There you go.
Not that far from where you were.
So we're going to have to take a little bit of a break, aren't we?
Both of us.
We'll both be away at the tail end of this month and into the first week in July. But until then, we will continue to put on this programming for all of you. So please join us again. Thank you for being with us, and join us again next week for the next update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Take care.